What's going on, guys? Station here, back with another breakdown match analysis of South by Southwest. This time we got first round of losers. We're gonna have Whiteboi going up against Gross. I haven't seen much of Gross recently, but last season he had a pretty good run with that Green Lantern, Black Adam, Aquaman trio he's got, and nothing but Scarecrow from Whiteboi as usual. So that's the matchup we're gonna be seeing. I think this matchup's pretty even. Once Scarecrow gets in, it's going to be tough for Green Lantern to get him off of him, but they both have really good neutral buttons. I think Green Lantern controls neutral a little bit better with his projectiles in that back one. But yeah, right there, that was just a really good, I don't know if that was a read or reaction, but armored through the that projectile there. Really good stuff by Whiteboi, and that was a really smart option too by Gross. Let's see. So he knew he wasn't in range to punish it. If he would have dashed up back one, I don't think it would have punished. So instead he goes for the dash up and then throws him back in the corner. That's really smart by Gross. Yeah, Whiteboi is waiting for that down one or jump in. He's really a character that needs to go for these whiff punishes. This one right there could have got a little bit more. So that headbutt from Scarecrow. Oh, look at this backdash right here real quick. Right here. So whenever Green Lantern cancels into the lightning bomb, or the bomb, lantern bomb, there's always a gap. So Whiteboi knew it and backdashes out. But what I was saying about Scarecrow's headbutt is that button is very good to get in his forward one, but you're so vulnerable while doing it. If you're playing against any character with like really good footsies, like Green Lantern, Black Adam, Robin, Superman, any character with like really good forward advancing buttons like that, you're gonna get whiff punished. So you can't just throw that out there. And look at this too. Gross notices that Whiteboi's trait, the traumatize, is up, so he stops throwing any projectiles and just waits for him to spend that, and then goes in. That's good recognition by Gross.
He always just traits up a lot, just chips you down as much as possible. Yeah, he plays the math game, which is actually very smart.
Nice empty jump low there.
Hard knockdown off 2-2-3.
Plus frames. Decides to back off after that string. Not sure if he tried to bait something or. It looked like Gross tried to challenge that jump 2. The jump 2 does jail into forward 1, I believe, so you can't really challenge it. And that was an autocorrect on the it was probably a lightning bomb, and it autocorrected, or lantern bomb, and it autocorrected into the bowling ball. And at this point, it's pretty much death for Gross.
Oh, but wait a second, man, Gross gonna have to make something interesting happen here, though. Oh my goodness! Speaking of which, are you scared? Yeah, right here, it doesn't even matter. If he wins or loses the trait or the clash, he's just gonna trade up, and it's gonna be impossible. Yeah, you can see Gross knew that if he was going to get close to him, he would have died. So he decides to go for the lift, and it doesn't work out for him. Alright, so game number 2, same characters, just a little stage switch. You can see that Gross is playing very passive. Shooting out the lightning bombs and just trying to like chip down Whiteboi, and it doesn't really look like that game plan was working out too much. It's hard to balance, and right there he could have punished that if he did a slight walk up into the back one. That is very minus. It's like minus like 30 or something like that. So you can see the back one just whiffed. But yeah, it's hard to balance rush down against Scarecrow because he obviously wants to be in your face too. So But what I think Green Lantern does do well in this matchup is his Vortex. So I think
Gross needs to go in just slightly more and look for that hit. Yep, that button is plus. But yeah, go in, look for that hit, and then really exploit off it. You can see him going in a little bit more. You can see him now jumping forward, walking forward, and not shooting out as many projectiles. So I think he did adapt decently. Nice back one under the jump 3. Back 1 does have some low profile properties to it, but it's not like that reliable. It's not like Catwoman down forward 3 or something like that. So smart here for Whiteboi to go unclashable. He could have got a combo off this. Decides not to, and just keep the damage.
Not gonna even let him clash. He's just getting out. You got me. I ain't gonna play that out. Because you know when you play it out.
Gross woke up forward dash there, probably to bait. Like if Whiteboi did jump over 3, and if Gross would have done forward dash earlier, it probably would have worked. But he did it after the jump over 3 already came. So Whiteboi did another jump 3, and that ended up catching him. Alright, so game 3 here. Gross switches to Aquaman, which I think is a very good matchup for Aquaman. He really can control the neutral well. The thing is, though, the trait from Aquaman very dangerous in this matchup because of the down back 2, that button right, or that special move right there. It does so much chip against Aquaman when you're traded up. So you really have to be careful about the trait. Nice whiff punish on the down 1 there. I don't know why he went into that right there, but nice, and just read the interactable there. Talked about that before. Really good recognition. Yeah, and you can't go in the air against Scarecrow. Very hard to deal with his jump-ins. You can see Gross just push blocking a lot of the jump-ins. That's one way to deal with it. It does cost meter, but keeping Scarecrow away from you at all costs is key. You can see Gross is very buttonsy, like on wake up. He doesn't really want to just block. He really wants to jump out or challenge on wake up, and it's really costing him a lot of life. Even right there, pressing something or jumping, waking up jump right there. So I think Gross should be a little more confident in his defense instead of just trying to challenge everything.
And right now, Gross, tournament life on the line. Stuffs him out of the activation.
Nice dash up there. Yeah, and that's death now. Yeah, nothing Gross could have done there. So what I did like what Whiteboi did, where was it? Right there. You see him throw out this instant jump down back 3. That is such a good thing in neutral to do. It doesn't have a lot of recovery when you hit the ground, and it has a huge hitbox on it. So like if he does it right here, it has like a huge hitbox on it, so it takes up so much space. It catches dash ups, jump ins, forward advancing normals. Very good to use in neutral, and it builds you some meter if you whiff it, so that's always good. And what else did I say? Yeah, no recovery. So and it can go over some lows. So if Gross would have done from the deep there, that might have gone over it. I'm not sure. From the deep is pretty vertical, but most other lows might have gone over. But yeah, so Whiteboi takes that one pretty convincing. It looked like Gross didn't really have a handle in the matchup at all. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another breakdown match analysis of South by Southwest. Peace. There goes a sight from my soul.